can't die. She can't. Ugh. Not again. Not now.
Whoa!
I have to try something. I won't be able to rewind again and again.
Oh no, guys. Alright, everybody, this is LCG here. And we're trying to figure out what to do about Kate Marsh. But it looks like Max is probably just going to be reliving this moment time and time again. Unless we can find a way to, in this split second...
Keep going, Max. You can
to save her.
do it.
Alright, so we're navigating through these birds. And everybody's gonna wonder, oh my gosh, where did Max come from? Do we go upstairs and try to save her? Yep, we go straight to the roof. Bloody nose and all. This is exactly what I was afraid of. And this is,
Yes.
this is what I was talking about with this game. They tackle some pretty serious issues. And I'll talk about that a little bit more here soon.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work. I don't have any power. Now I have to do this by myself.
Max, seriously, don't come near me! I will jump!
Okay. I'm right here. Kate, please.
Oh, Max, I know you want to help me. I love that you stepped up to David, but it doesn't matter now. Nothing matters.
You matter, and not just to me.
I do want to believe that.
Kate, your life is still yours, and we can get through this together. Let me help, like I helped by erasing all that crap people wrote on your room slate.
I'm glad to hear you worry about me. That makes me feel better.
I'll always be here for you, Kate. My new motto is, friends come first.
I did feel better talking to you on the phone. I always feel like you really listen.
Kate, please trust me. Come stand by me, okay? I can help you now. I know I can. This morning I erased the web link to the video. It was written on the shower room mirror.
Are you serious? Thank you so much. The fact that you don't care about that video and would come up here to stop me means a lot.
Ooh. Let's not point the finger at Nathan, because I don't think we know conclusively. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but we don't have any evidence of that. And this is going to be
I care
helper.
about you because I believe you were drugged. We will find out who did this and make them pay.
You sound so persuasive, Max. If only.
Kate, I believe you. Will you believe me? Please, you don't have to do this.
Max, I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up. Unless I put myself to sleep. Then everybody at Blackwell can post pics of my body. I'm already on the internet forever. No wonder they call it a web. Nothing can ever get out. Like my video. I wish I could go back in time and erase everything.
So here's the key, right? These two almost seem like they are avoiding the issue, right? Everybody will forget. That's not true. She won't forget. Max will never forget. All these kids at Blackwell won't forget. Some of them will, but not all of them, especially now that she's standing on top of the roof. And even if there are billions of videos, that doesn't change the fact that what she ultimately needs to do is be strong, right? Because this right here is not necessarily something that will change the impact that it's had. This
Kate,
will.
this is our chance to beat the bullies. That's the only way we can win against them.
Can we really, Max? I don't believe in miracles anymore either.
Now I do. You're part of the reason why. If you come down with me, I can tell you more.
You're such a good person, Max. Even if you're full of crap. But I'll come with you. You're my friend.
Forever. Can we hug on it?
No! Nobody cares about me! Nobody!
Ooh. Where do we go? Oh, your father.
Kate,
That's right.
I saw that card from your father. You can count on him. He clearly loves you without question.
Dad does care, even though I hurt him. He's the only one I know who believes in me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
What are you talking about? You saved me from talking in class.
Poor Kate Marsh.
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody, but I'm so proud of the way Blackwell pulled together to save a young girl's life. Of course, you're quite a hero for getting Kate to come down, Max.
I didn't do much.
She's modest. Like a real hero.
Yeah, real hero.
As principal of Blackwell Academy, I take my duties seriously. I take the well-being of every student more seriously. What happened today should never happen in a hall of wisdom and knowledge. Mr. Madsen, as our head of security here, those roof doors should always be locked. That's just standard operating procedure. They were not, and that is indeed your responsibility. Mr. Jefferson, I know you can't be expected to know what your students are going through, but Kate has assisted you in class, so you should have known something was amiss. Mr. Prescott, since you are responsible for the Vortex club parties, and since Miss Marsh did attend your last party, you'll have to answer some more questions. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the roof with Kate Marsh? Did she tell you her plan? Or anything at all? Please, tell us everything.
Ooh, look at that. Okay, so now we have to point the finger somewhere, which is kind of bogus because you're dodging responsibility. Why were we up there? Mr. Jefferson seems like he actually cares. Dave Madsen bullying her? While that was a strange encounter, we don't know the whole details surrounding it. And Nathan, while seemingly, we don't really have a ton of details, but I would start here and work my way around. So let's start here.
All I know is that Kate was at a party and Nathan dosed her. She got wasted and kissed some boys on a viral video without a clue.
I dosed her? Without a clue. Have you seen the video? Whatever. Kate was loaded and
You're a
playing the
liar.
field.
You told Kate you took her to the emergency room.
I said I was going to take her to the ER. She sobered up eventually.
Bullshit. Something happened to her and you know it. How about we talk about you waving a gun in the girls'
Hey,
bathroom?
that's total slander. I could sue you and this school so fast. I already have a personal lawyer.
Careful, Mr. Prescott. I have been told of this alleged gun incident, and I have to admit that the video in question was sent to me by multiple sources.
including me.
And since Mr. Prescott does appear prominently in the video and was responsible for the party, I have no choice but to suspend him until further notice.
Whatever. See you in court.
Excuse me. I think Max and Nathan need a break before we grill them further. A friend and student just tried to kill herself. They don't need this forum right now.
Yes, I'm kind of devastated right now. I'd like to be with my family.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign here to confirm what you've told us. I'll continue this investigation from there.
My head is killing me, but I think I can use my power again.
No. Remember, I said what I said before about not liking to rewind, and I'm going to go ahead and sign. Even though I think plot-wise, Mr. Ferguson might have had something to do with it.
We'll be assisting the police with further inquiries. I know this has been a stressful day. I wish I had the power to change it all for the better. So thank you for coming in.
That being said, what I would like to do, or would have liked to have seen, is a route where you push Nathan to the point of him making a mistake overtly. To include that point where he gave, what's his name? Was it Warren? Where he gave Warren a whomping.
I couldn't even believe it was happening. It was literally slow motion as I grabbed her hand. And then I could feel her grabbing mine.
Max, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Ever! You reached out, she reached out, hugs, tears, applause. Like a superhero.
Not quite. Look at me. I'm a mess.
You're glowing. Seriously, a human halo. I'm pretty sure you earned your wings today.
I'm still worried about Kate. She did try to kill herself. All over a video.
Viral is the right word. Like a disease.
So you watched it?
Just 1.5 times.
Warren, I don't mean to sound weird, but there's something ominous going on at Blackwell.
Today proves that.
And I'm working on proof that Kate Marsh is connected to Rachel Amber. Somehow. Along with Nathan and Mr. Madsen.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I wouldn't doubt it. Nathan did scare me yesterday, and Madsen is a straight-up dickhead. So, what do you think is really happening?
What the hell is this? The weather confirms this weird day. Feel that chill.
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today. I would know. I would.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
And there's the eclipse. Dave Madsen, is he getting back on right track? He's clearly struggling with what happened with Kate Marsh. I don't know what this is all about. Victoria probably feels like things have gone a little bit too far. I'm not sure why Nathan had that goofy little grin on his face, but, was this that fisherman? Oh, no, this is, Bowers. What was his name? I forgot. His mangy dog. Okay, Kate looks like she's finally getting some treatment. Okay, so this looks like it's wrapping up episode 2, so I'll do a little bit of post-episode commentary here. I've been particularly keen how this game is taking on so many very sensitive topics, right? We've seen bullying, we've seen possible rape, drug use, the overarching theme here is that there's a lot of things that young people go through in their high school or even, you know, that transitional period in life that really shape the way they exist as humans, you know. Kate Marsh, she was legitimately, personally, you know, mentally, socially brought to her knees by one little incident. And I say little because in you know, the blips of life, this will not define her, right? We all know that once you get out of high school, you rarely talk to people that you went to school with. At least I did. I still maybe talk to 1 or 2 people, and I'm not that far out of school. Maybe, what, 12 years? About 30 years old. So, you know, 18 years old. By the time I went to college, I wasn't even talking to people in high school anymore. But that's neither here nor there. It just won't define Kate Marsh. And this game has really taken a very strong stance on how bullying takes an already traumatic event and amplifies it, right? And then you have the drug use with Chloe. What started out as, you know, her just smoking a little pot kind of turned into a family or a familial rift, because those who care about her and want to help her do better are putting the pins to her, right? But as that screw tightens, what does she do? She pushes back more. She tries to define her own space in life. And as a result, she ends up hanging out with people who are less than positive influences on her life, like that Bowers character. And then you deal with Nathan Prescott and Victoria, the 2 people in the school who are so well interconnected, they're able to influence administrative decisions simply by their presence, right? We see pretty clearly that nobody was willing to buy into the fact that he had a gun, likely out of fear that, just like he threatened, he would be suing everybody. And his smug attitude probably stands out pretty clearly to the principal, but his hands are tied, right? He has administrative policy and red tape that he has to dance around in order to make not necessarily the right decision, but in order to get the right outcome out of a tough situation. Not everybody's going to be upfront and honest, which is the case with Nathan. So he has to play the long game and make the system work in a way that it was not necessarily it's not necessarily designed for swiftness, but it is designed for these situations, right? Go ahead, lawyer up, take your time, but make sure you have everything you need to bring him down effectively. And that's why I was saying, if Max had the opportunity, she could have forced him to make more overtly wrong decisions by simply pressing the right buttons, if you will. And so there's an example of 3 very difficult things for really anybody to comprehend, right? We all struggle when we're in those moments, but as an outsider looking in, you can kind of use that opportunity to reflect. And that's another thing that I think it was the teacher and I want to say it's Mr. Ferguson. I'm sorry, I'm getting these names mixed up. But the photography teacher, right? He brought about that comment about self-reflection. And anybody who takes a problem or a situation, looks at who is doing what, and then immediately self-reflects, instantly deserves some respect in my eyes, because we all contribute to a problem no matter what. And he is doing his best to instill that mentality into these young students. And that's definitely a benefit of going to a private school, is that you typically get, better pay, which results in sometimes just more people who are more adequately equipped to deal with these situations. But that self-reflection piece is absolutely mandatory, and Max could do with some more of that. Max and Chloe both, particularly Chloe, because Max is at our discretion making a lot of better decisions than other people in her environment. So, alright, I guess that's enough rambling. You guys got to see all the credits almost entirely, so there's that. But we're at 20 minutes here, and that's the end of episode 2. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Be sure to take from this game what you will. There's a lot of good lessons to be learned, and I will also be trying to incorporate some of this into my own life, and as I try to pass this on to my children in the future, and anybody that I come across. So, but yeah, we're gonna move on to episode 3, part 1. Everybody, this is LCG. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I am signing out.